Okay, greetings, patriots, Starseas light workers, and of course our brave military. Welcome, 1776 United. We are in worldwide and galactic revolution. Now I'm hanging out down at my favorite hangout in the Philippines. So I'll give you a little shot here. It's a nice place. Try to bring the family down here as much as I can, but I've been sick for the last 3-4 days. Chest cold, whatever. Just couldn't get enough energy together, but feeling better now. So today I want to just kind of let everybody know that my phone got hacked seriously, and I had to shut everything down, all my contacts. But I do have, and I will be up and running on my other phone. Now, my other phone I did leave in Canada. So now, this is what I've got going here today. Now, all this crazy bullshit going on here for the last week or so with, the Alaska Accord and the summit, what was happening there and everything else. Let's give credit where credit is due, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of negative libtards out there just absolutely losing their mind. And they are really ramping up the negative approach and shooting all kinds of, demonization towards the MAGA people, the, conservatives, basically the adults that are in the room. Now, Trump has been doing amazing stuff, and what he's basically got going now, which he's just accomplished. He's gone into Washington and took Washington back and got Washington, D.C. back in the Americans' hands, okay? Now, this might not seem like a big deal, but it is a big deal because that was the only piece of landmark that was owned and run by foreign conscripts, which is the foreign enemies. And we basically, Trump and the Alliance and the Earth Alliance has taken it all back. That is extremely, extremely important, okay? So from there, what we're going to see now is Trump going in, taking the National Guard, going into city to city, all right, to start taking out the deep underground military dumps that have been trafficking little ones, all right? They have been always working on this 24/7 since 2016, right? So, that being said, there's excuse me, excuse my cold, but that being said, no matter what you're going to hear, and it will be negative, and it will be demonize our commander-in-chief. He is not the president of the United States. He is a commander-in-chief in a wartime scenario. The government, or the United States Republic, is in a continuity of government. So that means that the military is running the show. So you have all these libtards out there basically losing their fucking minds by saying all this rhetoric and lies after lie, and they are completely consumed physically, mentally, psychologically consumed into what is actually going on here right now. And they are part of the movie. They have, we, patriots, Starseas light workers, and of course our freedom fighters, are not really involved in this. We are basically in the audience enjoying the movie. We're sitting back in our comfortable chairs enjoying the movie. And that's how I want us to treat this thing. Because we've got this thing totally under control. There's no question that this has all been taken care of years ago. And everybody that you think are the villains out there, those villains have been hunted and arrested and sought out and dealt with. That's all the originals. Now, what the cabal has done has made clones. Okay, they've made clones of all the villains to make the appearance seem like they're still in operation. They still have control of things, right? But that means that the Earth Alliance has to go around, hunt them down again, and then take them out. Now, they're running out of clones. You have to understand, this whole script, we have, anywhere between 200 and 250,000 central casting characters that are out there. And we have another 30% of the planet. I'm going to repeat that. 30% of the planet are NPCs. They have been programmed. They have been initiated and programmed to push the negative narrative. All right? So, and we have a very, very hard time keeping our focus on the positive day-to-day events that are happening. We have a hard time, even me as a, patriot, a truther, always trying to hunt down the truth, sometimes I get confused, like everybody else does, trying to, understand how things are actually playing out. But remember, no matter what, we don't have to physically, get involved. We observe but don't absorb. And stay in the audience. Don't step into the movie, okay? Because then you'll become part of the movie. Always realize one thing, patriots, okay? That this movie has been scripted, has been created and produced and scripted since 1963. They have been planning this and directing it and producing it since then. Maybe Trump might not be the president. Maybe there might not be any president after this. Maybe there just be peace councils. But I'll tell you one thing. As long as that there's a U.S. dollar out there or any other type of dollars out there, we're going to be dealing with this ugly, controlled matrix. Now, when you see that dollar collapse and crash, that will be the end of what we know as the cabal. Okay? So, we are, I believe, days away, if not weeks. I'm not too certain about that, but I know and I believe, in my strongest opinion, that this thing will be over September, October, November. Okay? There will be shit that gets dragged out beyond that, but we're going to start to see these villains come to trial through a military tribunal, and they will be dealt with again and again. Now, I want to say that the villains, the original villains, have already been dealt with, okay? The clones and the body doubles, which might be 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, we don't know for sure, because that's all to deal with Earth Alliance and the Jasara groups that are trying to push and take all the criminals out of the picture and get rid of all the criminal banksters, the Jesuits, banksters, all this stuff, and people are saying, well, why does it take so long? Well, I'm going to tell you why it takes so long, because this whole planet was infested. It was infested so deeply, okay, with criminal activity, pushing it to the outer limits of Satanism and child harvesting, organ harvesting. It is really above and beyond our imagination. No humans would do that. Okay? No humans would do what they have done. This is why I'm coming to the conclusion that these are not humans. They are a reptilian hybrid that have been programmed, and these other hybrids that are 30%, the NPCs, are also a cloned or at least a mind controlled to do what they're told to do. And they're told to keep your frequency down. That's what the whole thing idea. We all think, I mean, with all the bullshit going out there, we think that we're still in this big, huge fight, whatever. It's done, okay? We can rest assured that our lives will change very, very soon. And why we had to go through all this was to basically select out the good souls from the bad souls, if they even had souls. Okay, now some might have souls, but they're not in the best interest for humanity. All that had to be separated out and selected, all right? So we're at the point right now where we're watching this all unfold because we had to show the masses the arrests, the destruction of what these NPCs and hybrids and reptilian hybrids were doing to the planet. All that had to be exposed because nobody would ever have believed this. And this is why we are at a temple, a heightened awareness of exactly the evil that is there right now. Everybody is awake. Everybody's waiting for something good to come out of this. You know, but like I said, the arrests are going to be very monotonous. They're going to be very, very hard on people to deal with, especially the ones that have been mind controlled. And this is just getting started. It's only getting started. So, but just to remind everybody, I'm going to try and stay on as much as I can, but I do have a life as well, and I want everybody out there, all my patriots, friends and family, and my tribal people, to hunt me down and find me. I'm doing fine, and other than this chest cold that I picked up last week, and it just knocked me on my ass, and so I will try to get more good information out there. But as what I'm seeing up to this point, what I'm able to decipher, to unpack, it's really we are in the driver's seat. We are in a good position. Trump's doing fine. Let's forget all about the lies and the libtard delusional antics that they're trying to spew out there. And I'm even starting to notice that they have Chinese honeypots. They might be in the form of Japanese or whatever, but they're still a Chinese honeypot that are coming in trying to fuck with the American and Canadian and Western psyches. Okay, don't buy into their bullshit. Yeah, she's good looking. She got a nice set of tits, whatever. That's fine. You'll be looking at that. That's fine. But that's as far as it goes. They are brain dead and they are completely programmed. Maybe some of them are even robots. Okay, because they just look that perfect. So we are in a 21st century war, and it's a war for your mind. Okay. This is not a prison planet anymore. We have broke from the quarantine. We're going to be seeing wonderful things, and new galactic families are going to start appearing soon, and we are the chosen ones. Okay, it's just that we need to separate ourselves from this dark evil. Anyways, God bless everybody. I want to just finish off by, I wish you were all here. Hot sun. It's about 30 degrees Celsius. And you just can't have it any better than what I got it right now. God bless. Bye now.